Jordan from Showroom, and I got a special delivery. Pardon me. Pardon the green bag, you know we going green, but tune in.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Blanc's Gold Podcast, where we cover everything from the come up to the bust down. I'm here with my co-host, Jesus.
Yo, it's your boy Jesus from Blanc's Gold and Diamond.
Today we got a special guest on the show, Jordan from Showroom.
What's going on, y'all? Appreciate you.
All right, we in Bushwick, Brooklyn, inside Jordan's store. It's Showroom right here. Irvin Decal, right in the heart of Bushwick. He sells a whole bunch of drip from Kukai.
Showroom.
Yeah, so we'll start the episode like we do every other episode. Is just show us your drip and talk your shit.
All right, so fit check is gonna be, we do logo secrets, so I can't even talk too much on this one. This right here, this is released though. We got a good Showroom logo secret, and then for the most part everything else is Supreme, and then we got our green pool bag. You know what I'm saying? Good Tega. That's about it.
All right, everything Showroom.
Yeah, Showroom had so. You know what I'm saying? Some unreleased. We don't even have some out.
Nice. So there's a sneak peek right here.
Yeah.
All right, that's valid.
You know what I'm saying? Good 828 vibes.
All right, we're gonna take it from the top. So we'll go from the beginning. Tell us where you grew up, where you're from.
We not too far from here. We come from this neighborhood. 10 years ago, we started this, but I would say about 15 years ago, we kind of got into this area. I had a couple family members who every summer they would get into something different. They would do music. They would get into some beats. And then one year they got into a clothing brand. And we did a 4th of July barbecue. And the 4th of July barbecue, they had USA tank tops sold out like in 4 minutes. Everybody had it on. Damn. And I seen from that moment it might be something. And so from that moment on, I always was keen to how to, what to. And as they digressed from their desires in clothing, we kind of picked up where they left off, like the baton. And so we chose another lane. We kind of went with a different brand, and we started doing not high end, but a little bit more formal. This is more they were doing streetwear, and since I wanted to partner with them when they come back, I did collar shirts. So I came out with a brand called Yape.
Yes.
And Yape was cool. Yape was a run. We were doing $120 for a collar shirt when you could buy a polo for $24, in TJ, and everybody got polo. So you don't need much. You can wear a polo. Nobody wears polo, like polo collar shirts. We in the streets. And we had some people doing it. They was with a card. Before you know it, we had a family member. They had a business. We used to play in front of the business. They had a basketball court, and they used to play basketball. I used to sell hats. And then one day they told me, you got to get out of here. Nah, yeah. They didn't say it like that though. But they were basically saying, you doing this all day, every day, selling clothes. You might as well do it from a unit, And they inspired me to go look for something. And as I did, I found me a little storage unit where usually people would just go in there and throw some clothes in there. And I found one, but it was on the street. Like, it was open. It was a storefront. And it was on the deadest block of the whole Bushwick. We could go from Cooper to Flushing, from Cypress to Evergreen. It's not a deader block than the block I picked. Just happened to be a barbershop there. So, you know how it is when you go to a barbershop.
I remember when you had that spot. That was like all like the 3 or 4 trailers like next to
in
each
a
other.
row.
And
no logo, no name on the front.
That was in Brooklyn too. That was the other side.
Not too far. It was on Myrtle Avenue, under the M train.
Yeah. How old were you when all that when it first started?
I was 22 when we got the brand. 23 when we opened the store. I was 22 when they had the brand, or 21, 22, and then we opened the store when I was 23 years old.
That's crazy.
Yeah, on my on my birthday, 8/28.
Where?
Yeah.
So that's as long as I know you had when you first started. When I first met you, you had Yape, and you already had the other store.
Yeah.
But what came first? Was it the Yape? Like,
so no, it was a brand
trunk?
called Rich Sense. Shout out to my brother and I'm not gonna, and then Brian, Brian Rich Sense and my brother. And they were doing where they did the USA Olympics There was no joke. The logo was, and they did it themselves. See, I don't do that. I can't design to this day. Graphically, they did it just hanging out like this. They just picked up a computer and made it like you thought a professional made it, and it sold out. So I know I needed to do it. Then it was Yacht Pay, which was the clothing brand, and then it was the store. So that's where the name came from originally.
So you're talking about Showroom?
Showroom is like where like a car showroom is where you display display your pieces. Mm-hmm. And so we was there to hopefully I was expecting them to come back, and it was them, and then I would be showing my brand, which is Yacht Pay, and Yacht Pay was like that kind of aura, like it's not like something that you want to. I mean, not even, but it's not. It's something that you see in a showroom. That's how I got it. So I'm like, we're gonna have you just call it the showroom. That's what we're gonna showcase everything, all the art.
Yeah, I remember Yacht Pay. I still got a Yacht Pay outfit. That was like the original vacation fits with the shorts, the collar shirts. Had like
it's like
on the collars.
That's where like Casablanca got it from. Nah.
Yeah,
it's coming back.
It is.
Maybe you need to bring that out.
It definitely is. It's definitely gonna come back. We want to tell you that, and 1,000% it needs to come back. And we are. We're gonna have it definitely come out nice. New. The word would be considered silhouettes. So we got a lot of new shapes that fit what's going on right now, as well as a casual person that might not be into fashion too much.
So so that's how we got to Showroom, right? I know your Instagram, the store's name is Showroom. The Instagram has the 101. Does the 101 have significance to it or not?
I did 101 after I started seeing.
You were scamming.
Huh?
No.
I'll tell you. No, the crazy part is it really started because I had a hex on me. All my pages went down on the same day.
Oh, people was like reporting it and crashing it, or
who knows? We're gonna leave that. You know what I'm saying? But I had a personal page. I had a business page, Showroom NYC, which was the biggest at the time. It was about 10K back then. I forgot what year it went down, but it went down. So I had to make a new name, and it was Showroom NYC. I didn't want to do that, so I just made sure I made another page. And the crazy part about it is, I still with it. But Showroom 101 is to tell people like this, where you go first, and then you're gonna see all these other showrooms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like honestly, we might be, not we, but a showroom was opened up in 2015, 2014. Timestamped that, and you could see how many showrooms came after.
Yeah, because everybody was riding the wave low key, right?
I mean, not when you unaware, you the word when you unaware, you unfamiliar. So you might see something and see it as fleeting, meaning it might be one and done, and you just be like, that was a nice idea, I'm gonna run with it, and not think that they're gonna be on this guy, that guy, this guy. That it's really a brand that was out there working. So we at the time were heavy and early to a couple of online businesses or tactics where it's like we get in front of your page prior to you knowing who we are. So we were in front of a lot of people. Joel Santana came back and was wearing our clothes. Brandon Ingram was wearing our clothes his rookie year. Chris Brown had our hat. I was dealing with a dude he was like, meet me. I was like, where? He's like, I'll go meet him at the studio. And he's like, I'm gonna hang out with. I'm like, yo, here. I'm not that type of guy. I like to be chilling. It's not even that. I didn't even know that was. He was like, let me go do this. I said, I got you. So a lot of I was in a lot of places and a lot of people's faces prior to them knowing what Showroom 101 really is, because we from Bushwick. Like how many people that's coming? How many stars?
What was that feeling like when somebody like a big celebrity finally like?
Oh, it was good. I gotta credit the people that give me credit. You know what I'm saying? So they appreciate what I did. They offered their hand and said, listen, I'm about to come meet me. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate that. I always appreciate it. To this day, you know what I'm saying? It's not even like an inspirational thing. It's more like we see eye to eye. If you like what I like, then I'll fuck with you heavy, because we understand each other. We have an understanding. Yeah. So it was a lot of times I'll deal with somebody and on a creative level, they kind of do what I do. And we build. And so they would be like, look, come, like, just say that you're going to give it to Davies. And then I see Davies posting. Then I go, Jewels was a little different. I reached out and I was like, yo, you coming back? I fuck with you heavy. And we just linked, And I was like, not to say like that, I was like his first comeback. Meaning like, like he was gone for a little while. Yeah, I don't know if he did the jail time at the time, a little before that, but he wore it in a video. First video you ever seen, first reel he probably ever made. And he was wearing. I had made a Biggie design with Bape, because Biggie is the first person that ever wore Bape in '96. They gave him the clothes. Yeah.
Oh, that's fire. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they gave him a hoodie early on. He did a photo shoot prior to it being like big. But I want to credit that too also to Kai. I feel like Kai probably made something like that. You know what I'm saying?
And Kai,
Different than what I did.
You talking about Kukai, right?
Yeah, Cool Kai. Cool Kai has been around since day one. You know, he probably got me about 5 years. So it's like he was doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. Like I even worked with the same logo. I worked with Biggie's daughter. Biggie's daughter, we partnered with a design under her brand Notorious. That was like about maybe not her first design, but maybe her first graphic. Mary J. Blige was in it on stage performing. Lil C's was in it performing. I want to say way more. I can't even remember, but she made a moment out of it, and I appreciate it because she's, you know, Brooklyn like royalty. You know, think about it.
Who do you want to see in your
who I want to see in it? I say everybody.
No, one particular person is like, nah, they need Showroom.
I want to say one particular person. I don't want to say no names, but you know, people that I appreciate out there, like that's, you know, that's doing anything. Just for the flex, I say Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Not the flex, but you know, home team. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. You know what I'm saying? Literally, he just bees everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate what he does and what he provides as far as like momentum. You know, I haven't seen him stop.
So
since, you know.
How do you get in tune with people like that? Like I know.
Well, Jay-Z may be a little different, but we could walk down the block. I run into his cousin. You know, that's from the areas we from. But like him, or we go to Chicago and we get like whoever was down with Ye and them, because Ye is not the only one that was flying his crew. His whole crew was fly. You know, his creative director was the creative director of Louis Vuitton, the first black guy. That was his boy. He went to Paris.
You talking about Virgil?
Virgil was his boy, chilling, hanging out, and that's the creative director of Louis. Like that could be my boy. Like my boy could be the next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Like growing up in Brooklyn, one of your classmates might make it, or somebody from the hood or something.
And everybody
like
does.
Yeah.
I know some people that we from the areas where someone that may be on TV, maybe the biggest, we shook hands with, we was kicking with in the gym hanging out. All of us know people that's the biggest.
So what's the trick to tap in and network and get in tune with people like Kukai, like Swag Camp? Like how do you connect the dots?
I would say even with like Swag Camp, you know what's crazy about Swag Camp? Me and him was considered twins. Like people used to come up and be like, do you know? And or they'll be like, I thought you was, and I'll be like, I gotta, you know, not that I gotta meet the guy, but technically, who is this guy that's saying that is me? Like, you know, to look at someone and be like, that's me, they really think that we the same person.
Yeah.
Like it happened to me too many times, like more than, you know, when we was younger. I had it was an era where I had a big beard. Like you see his beard now, I got a big beard. I had a big beard. And I used to be in the store and everybody seen the beard.
And both of y'all doing clothing
and we
all
doing
that.
clothes and we from the same areas, so it was a lot of that. And, you know, shout out to him too. He's doing his thing, he's dropping, you know what I'm saying? He got momentum too. He's been doing clothes for this probably the same amount of time.
So before you got into fashion and all that, did you work a 9 to 5 or was it straight out of school? Did you finish school?
You know what's
like,
crazy?
Before that?
I used to, you know, I probably had jobs. I don't even remember my jobs, but when I used to not do nothing. I used to have a scooter ride around, but I used to sell clothes. You know what I'm saying? So, but my family was a part of a moving company, and you know you may be familiar with some moving people that be moving here, moving there. But they used to call me and be like, listen, they over there is only one person. We might need another. I said, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here in AC hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Drinking ice water. You know what I'm saying? And it's 80 degrees. They trying to make me pick up refrigerators. So I'm like, yo, let's do it though. But you know, that's probably was one of them. And then I went and started selling clothes heavy.
What kind of scooter? Like an electric, or you was kick pushing down that
I
street?
used to be doing electric.
Razor.
Before this wave, it wasn't the one. It was a silent one. So I pull up on you quietly like this.
Like
you don't even know that I'm there.
Obviously, like we in the Instagram, social media area, and shit like that, right? You could run a bag. You probably got most of your customers, clientele through the media, right?
For sure, yeah.
What made you decide to go into a brick and mortar, like a storefront?
Well, brick and mortar is it was to start. To brick and mortar is almost like it's necessary in the areas we come from, the times, like even the years. Right now, you graduate, you could go to TikTok. You could sell something right now to somebody in Wichita, like easy work. So all your customers are in different states. In New York, it's like the only people you can reach is people in different boroughs. And to start, someone that's gonna buy is from your borough. So you might as well open up a location where they could just meet you instead of you driving on an electric scooter and running out of a battery. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well have everybody come pull up to you and meet you there.
You ever had a moment where somebody like you felt like they swagger jacked your shit?
Never.
Never?
Nah, everybody likes what they like. They like what I like. You know, we like the same things. If they wear what it's either you're gonna buy or you're gonna wear it. But if I see you doing it, like I said, we see eye to eye. You know where you know, not you, but I'm saying a person may know where they got it from. You know what I'm saying? I know where I got it from, so you know.
So how that make you feel? Like you feel
It's
like
like it's like I don't want to say it like that, but it's like when you go, when you speak to someone, it's like you know, like if you know, you know. So you know we keep it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy.
But
It's love, it's appreciation, really. You know what I'm saying? It's admiration. You know what I'm saying? So I felt I feed off that. I'm not gonna be like yo, you know, I'm not gonna go red. I go green. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. 1,000%. Like I appreciate it. If I see it out there, that means I need to do more because I can reach more people if that's really happening.
That's good. That's a good way to think. It's like when you walk in the street with your lady and somebody look at her butt.
Oh, you
that's
know.
a compliment.
Now you know.
That's a compliment.
If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm walking with it. You gonna tell somebody, yo, I seen him with a bag, she had a bag. Yeah, that was on my own. You know what I'm saying?
you ever have any doubts that was like kind of hard to overcome, like just being in business in general?
Like if you'd asked me this, you know, years ago, I would have been like, well, you know, how do you do it? But you know, there's a baby that don't know how to walk.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's a good
It's
analogy.
a baby that don't know how to walk. So we can walk through, you know, like with ease right now. You know what I'm saying? So in hindsight, it's like you guys, you know, I know you guys for a long time. You guys are doing things that I don't remember. I wasn't familiar if you were doing it when I met y'all.
Yeah.
You know, you guys, for me, it's like y'all professionals. To me, you know, I wouldn't know. So I wouldn't say die. I would just say unawareness. Like I was unaware how to. Once I gained the awareness, I was able to do it with ease.
But how do you accept like official feedback? Like if you put something whack, nobody perfect, right? And differentiate from people that just hate it.
Please hate.
You prefer that? Why?
Because I know what to work on.
Yeah.
You think is a weak link. I look at it as, don't make me get a 3-point. You know, don't make me be able to shoot from the 3 when I was pulling up dunking on you for a week, and then y'all telling me you can't shoot 3. Now when I pump fake from 3, you're gonna be in the air. I'm gonna dunk on your friend. Like it's so you giving me more options to score.
Yeah.
I don't want you know. So do it. I appreciate it.
Now, just from being like a t-shirt guy, right? How do you transition to make it a full business? Like, how do you find your sourcing your products? How do you get into market? How do you learn?
I gotta give it to a couple of friends of mine. Like some people, some people are like don't know too much, and some people don't know that. From where they stand, they look at it as, you know, it'll be sometimes it's hard to obtain a connection. Like, you know how it is.
Yeah, it's dumb hard.
It's harder to obtain a connection. Some people will give it to you. Some people will keep it straightforward and say, "This how much it costs." You pay the price. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay like you weigh. So if you're looking for something, I would say buy into, you know, what you want to be. Buy into what you want to be. Like you want to go work out, go pay for the gym. Don't be cheap and say I don't want to pay that, and then don't get fit because you don't want to pay that price. So I would say if you're looking for something, if somebody's charging, you know, somebody has anything for you, you buy into it.
You're going on your 10-year anniversary next month, right? So what was the point
crazy.
within that 10 years that you knew, like, this is it, I'm on a whole nother level, I'm locked in?
Oh,
Like,
I mean, every day I was like, yo, this is crazy.
and that's, you just feel like that's what keep you going, keep
Yeah,
going.
every day. I'll tell you this: the opposite of you said what made me feel like the day that I was
Yeah,
the
like,
biggest,
you know, like from
I
an
was-
entrepreneur to being like an entrepreneur, like this is it, I'm in.
I'll say
Yeah.
this now more than ever. It was the day that someone gave me the opportunity to see what we provide on a Jumbotron. Like that was like eye opening.
And what Jumbotron was that?
We have I'll tell you the whole price. The team that works with my friend, Price Taylor, is 2 gentlemen that I grew up with my whole life. You know, I'm in the boxing world. I used to box when I was younger, 15 years old, maybe even younger. And the whole time, they all from Bushwick. These guys are from Bushwick. They've been working. They work with a bunch of people out in Cops and Kids. We just gonna call him by his Instagram, Wavy Gravy. But Benny, the trainer Benny, he's behind a lot of famous faces that you know as far as training. He's like one of the biggest boxing trainers ever, and he turned his life to Allah. So right now he's big. You know, he works with the higher power. So
Yeah.
he's like, you know, he's a strong gentleman. You know, as far as like, it was his idea, I guess, or his connections. Without him even being in the room, I met Price Taylor, and Price Taylor works with a guy that I work with. I gotta remember the company that he works with, but he makes our hats, and they were able to randomly. Actually, I met Price Taylor. I went to a gym, and he was the guy that was helping me. He was working there, so I met the guy that I met Price Taylor in the gym, and he just came one day. He seen the shirt. He said, "I like it. I want it." He went and did a podcast. I'm unfamiliar with the gentleman's name, but I'm familiar with his face with Math Hoffa, the guy that used to be next to Math Hoffa. I'm mad that I don't remember his name. But he went over there, did a podcast, came back, and he grabbed another shirt and he was like, listen, I want to wear this to the walkout. And he did it. And he went out, and it was under Clarissa Shields. She was the main card. And they fought out in Detroit, so I forgot the boxer's name from Detroit, but he's a great fighter. And say his name? Harrison. Harrison was the guy that fought. I don't know if he was the main liner or the second main liner. Second. He was the second headline. So he was out in Detroit. They fought with him. Clarissa Shields fought. She walked out with Rick Ross. She walked out with Pat Poose, who's from Brooklyn, where I used to go to the gym, and I used to just drive down Lafayette and I used to go and see him shooting a video out on Lafayette and I want to say Marcus Garvey, like around the corner from a boxing gym. I used to be like, yo, that's crazy. Yeah. This guy's over there, in bright lights, walking through, and you see yourself on a Jumbotron. Like, that's not yourself, but I do see myself in them, because that was big. That was like, and then you see like a shining light, and you see 1,000 people under the Jumbotron. It's like, yo, this is crazy. We over here looking in the ring and watching who's fighting. You got Jesus on a shirt right above it. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, you got Jesus on the shirt. That's crazy. That was real life. That really was a, eye-opening moment. And even the timing of it is amazing, because it was natural. That we working for this, but we working on ourselves. So as long as you work every day, things will be coming your way.
How do you keep coming up with ideas to like do all this?
Oh, real life. Every day you just see some. Like for instance, I'm working with Price Sailor. He's on the Jumbotron. I'm over here. I just signed up to the gym 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went.
That's
they
good.
told me but check this out.
Son.
Nah, it's weird though. I was about a week ago. They told me that if you sign up to the gym, you're gonna get fit. It's been a week. I ain't seen no results. I gotta call him, see what's going on. I ain't go yet.
Yeah. Like my boy Blanc always said, the hardest part is getting there.
Yeah, no, but they told me if you sign up, I signed up. Mm-hmm. I ain't know you had to go.
Yeah, I got a couple memberships too.
But we're gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. That was like the real life. So, for instance, you got G's on the shirt. Of course, that's probably what we about. Kyle just got fly. I was messing with Kyle. Collar shirts. I watch Pay Them Food 38 times an hour.
38 times?
An hour. Like, I put it on fast forward and watch it. I'll tell you the movie without the movie playing. Like,
wait, so you just fast forward the movie?
Well, he was just
you get so good at it.
I
watched it so many times. Yeah. What I'm saying is I watch it so many times, I don't gotta watch it to say the lines. And obviously, this was the year before the 10 years. So this is like for 2 years straight. Let's say I just put it on and live my life, because it was just a movie that I played. But the movie, the collar shirt is inspired by the movie, and is actually inspired by a big brand that was big in the 80s that the main tennis players was wearing. It was Fila versus this brand, and I mean at the time Sergio was unheard of right now. Yeah. Sergio came back after Mamish Collar. Like Mamish Collar was out and it was logo secret. I didn't have no logo. People were like, yo, you gotta put a logo. I said, never would. People will buy my logo and buy my collar shirt and put their logo.
Something on there.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing with me. It's always been like logo secret, it's been calm. The whole Yape, I never put anything on it. And it was the vibe. It was like, if you know, I used to have a rose gold zipper. And you'd be like, that's clean. Oh, that's Yape. Like, it was like those type of, like, that's how that's kind of like what
you should bring it back, like, with your old school Yape and a secret logo or something.
Not secret logo.
Yeah, somewhere.
That's what I'm saying, Talk about what it is. But definitely Yape is coming. We're going to have to, obviously now I feel like in this new era, we from New York, I was pushing so heavy in my neighborhood that I was big in other places. Like, we had a scenario, this fast forward a little bit, I had a scenario where I got so big that the owner of the company reached out to me and was like, you got to stop. Like, you got to take that down. You pushing my logo. I have 400 orders overnight.
Damn.
I ended up in another, it was a Rockefeller logo.
Oh,
but it was Biggs. It's 3 owners and he was part of it. So, they in town, but the I don't know what you would call it, but like the fan page or the meme page, Jay-Z's meme page reached out. Not even reached out. They reposted my thing. Was like, go see. They're gonna be. And I was on a flight to Vegas. I was in the air. You know how you get no Wi-Fi? I woke up to like the on Shopify it makes a cash sign. So I woke up to like 1,000 of those. And I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? I go check my DMs and I got Biggs Burke in my thing, and I'm like, yo, this is I appreciate I'd rather have that than cease and desist.
Cease and desist, like
I even wrote to him and said, this is me, younger general. I was like, yo, we're not working on that. I'm not gonna sell it. What's up with some planes? This is before planes was putting it into stores. the brand Planes had a store in downtown Brooklyn called I'm unfamiliar with the name right now, but they were on Rockaway. They was downtown Atlantic, and they had his own store. This one it was like boutique, like this boutique. Now they sell it everywhere. Every store got it. They got hats, boxes, socks. At the time, they were just, I want to say hats maybe, and nice clothes. But he reached out to me. He told me, take it down. So we did. We appreciate him for that. We were selling everything though. Bad Boy, Rough Riders, any logo.
whatever
it was just
sells,
heat. Yeah, nah, it was just like we list I did it because everybody does the rock bands, and it's like you don't even know, like we don't even listen to it like that. I appreciate it. I like it. I wear it. But it's 40 people making it. Let me make it something a little different, which is what we do here as well. Like we do. I see everybody wearing this. I see everybody. I like it. I buy it. But it's hard to sell when you're the 8th option, right? Yeah. So I'm not gonna jump into it. Especially, what's crazy about us right now? We kind of came off like a layoff. Like I've been on a break for like 2 years. As far as like
2 years. That was the longest break you ever took.
Not not literally. I'm open every day, consistently 7 days a week. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that is like I sell so much clothes in here that I might drop something. Last year it was the rebranding, the official rebranding. We did 2 drops the whole year, both successful. We had Murder Mook come see us.
Right,
yeah, we had. I got before Murder Mook. I had K. Sean come see us. Shout out to Queens. We had Supreme Sun come. Okay, I appreciate all 3 of them for coming through on their own reconnaissance. Nothing to do with me. They showed up. They came. They all got a piece from those collections, those drops, and that was like our down year. We was regrouping. We was working with different people. We was doing different things. I didn't want to give you the same logo because you're kind of used to it. They love it, but we did it so long that we're trying to figure out another way to readapt to what's going on right now. So yeah. So I mean, what was last year? 2024. Last year was the first time ever that I didn't. I was away from the store for the longest. I was away from the store for a month. Mm-hmm. For the first time ever. I was out in the Amalfi Coast in Italy.
Yeah, so how was that? Did it help you or what? Like the time
it was amazing. You experience new things. I would never go. Like that, you would never got me out of here to do what? You know what I'm saying? To have fun. That's how I look at it. Like I'm gonna have fun, yeah, but I really did it because my family. My family was like they try. They world travelers. Like every year they go to. So he's like, I'm gonna get married out in Italy. I'll see you on FaceTime.
Nah, but they got you to go to my
I committed. I was like, I'm not gonna. I don't go to all these other places because they right here. You could come see me after I see you after I close. I can't go to see him after I close and come back. So, and lo and behold, we really went there for like 2.5 weeks. But the day we got on the plane, it was the world. It was a digital strike or something. Something happened. Everything got shut down.
Oh, so that happened to me when I was in Puerto Rico. Yeah. The workers wasn't coming in and shit like that. So
if we wasn't really like prepped for it, we would have to live in the airport. Like it was like one of them type scenarios. Just happened to be that we went from the Amalfi Coast, which is like a few islands, like I would say an hour away. And then we drove down to the airport, which is Naples, and my brother had an Airbnb. They kept going. They would just keep going. They had it in Naples, so we just went over there and we finished another week and a half waiting or whatever. I don't remember the time span, but we went over there and chilled with them for a little while. In Naples, we over there traveling Naples with no way to get out the country because it's shut down.
Where's Naples? I'm sorry.
Naples, Italy. So
Italy. Okay,
and the Amalfi Coast is in Italy.
Okay.
Yeah. They're all together. It's like an hour away. It's like us going uptown. It's like we in Bushwick. It's like being in Naples. You want to go uptown and party? You go to
the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, the Amalfi Coast. Amalfi Coast is crazy though. Like I'm talking about, you go and it's like it's something to experience. You gotta experience it. And the crazy part for me is we were selling vacation clothes. I'm on a break. I'm over here. Normally I would have 40 outfits. I'm over there like I just want to wear a tank top. Like I don't even really. I was wearing my classic pieces that I was like I really want to wear this over there. Yeah. So now though, if I go, it'll be a problem. Like I can't. We're gonna do three fit changes a day. Like that's how many fits we're gonna go with.
So now you're about to go into the next decade, right?
Yeah.
Well, how you up it with your store with getting better trips like a Amalfi Coast? Like how are you just gonna up everything?
I'm not leaving again. That was so much fun. I came back and wanted to go party every day. I was like, and I had people in here. I said, yo, y'all good? I'm gonna come back. Y'all good? I'm gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Now it's good as far as like once you got the systems in place, formulas and everything is good. It's just you just don't have drive to make more designs, right? You don't want to.
You just want to chill and.
I'm chilling. Yeah. Where you at? I'm about to make a shirt with a drink on it, and you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm into right now. And it would have came out fly. That's how real it is. We make clothes. Like don't get me wrong. Watch what's coming next. Like you got to see some of these designs that we have in mind, and they have to do with our life. Like, I mean, Jumbotron is a song that I never listened to, and if you listen to it, that's my life right now. Not like that. I mean, I say that, but it's appreciated more now because we see, this is our real life, and we really making clothes that's similar to what's going on in life. You know what I'm saying? So we about to up it though. We do have a drop August 28th. We dropped it about 3 months ago, sold out black and red, and we're gonna re-drop it. And this is the first time I'm gonna mention it. August 28th, we are dropping the sweatsuits and new colorways. The new colorways though are gonna all the new sweatsuits they're gonna have stripes. There's gonna be 10 stripes for the 10 year anniversary.
Nice.
Yeah,
Just
so
to
we're gonna
commemorate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping it tuned. Now, earlier we was talking, and you mentioned something about going green for your business.
Oh, for
Could
sure.
you explain to that what that means.
So that's
exactly?
part of our rebranding. We rebranding right now, and we adding some color. You know what I'm saying? We kind of was not dull, but we do like you see on my shirts are black, white, this that, and we do a lot of designs. But going green is like lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause anybody could go green, right? Anything that's red. If it's a stock, it's down, it's red. If it's up, it's green. Or if you
So it's just like pushing P, like pushing
Pushing P,
positivity,
yeah,
like
yeah,
type
yeah,
of
You're pushing green,
Okay,
yeah.
but
pushing
just
green, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? If you want more green, then you know what I'm saying. So it's a lot of that, and that's how it started. That's where it derives from. But also, it's like I wear Bottega. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really like a spender. Like you going, and it's not good. I'd rather. That's why I'm saying, let me make a bag for showroom and have a showroom bag, than keep walking to that store and get that desire for another one because I like green. You know what I'm saying? I go in there, I get like now I come in here and I get that energy. It's the same. It's like we back with that drive again. Like you want to be in some showroom now because you feel it when you see it. You see a piece and you be like, damn. If you never seen it and you see somebody really be like, that's nice. Where you got that? That's happening a lot more than ever. And I'm seeing a lot more people out and about where it's like, like I can't wear my hoodie out if it's released.
Yeah.
I got a custom. I feel bad. I got 3 layers to show them just in case I see another person.
Yeah.
It be happening. I'm joking, but in a sense, it's really like that right now. So. Going green, we are our new brand is green. Everything's gonna be green. I'm probably gonna go back to the gym, get fit. You know what I'm saying? So going green.
That's going green in the gym.
Yeah. We're gonna
So you're gonna put out some green pieces?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I got a lot of green pieces on the way. Crazy part is Murder Mook had a green piece last year, and and I see that picture so much. I mean, on Instagram it's pinned, so it's like I see it so much. I'm like, yo, we really gotta make a green piece, and that was one off. Like that wasn't like something that I did with intent. It's just a green hoodie that was nice, red print. Now we do have a few pieces, that's not out yet, and we're gonna have a lot of things green. To be, we might go all green in here. We might put some grass. We might put some, you know what I'm saying? And
You already got the green Bottega bag. What does Bottega mean to you though?
Bottega means to me, it's like TV, like tunnel vision. So you see green, I just make sure to keep green around, because then I can keep seeing it. It's like seeing green, like. People see red, they go crazy, they mad, they upset, isn't that? I mean, I'm seeing green, so I always see, green where's that.
So when you do your brand, right? You got Bottega, you're fan of Kai.
Yeah.
How do you base your price point? Like, how do you know what to price at? What do you do?
I would business wise, the better the price, the better the business. It's just like that. I mean,
Yeah.
the market price a little lower than the market price is beautiful. But I mean, if it's exclusive, like we do 5 pieces, you gotta pay. Kai's price. I don't make these prices up. And the way it works now is we're like a patron of the new. Where you walk in, is a bunch of exclusive brands that are sold exclusively there. So some of those pieces you're gonna pay the price of the exclusivity, versus you paying the price of anything else. Like if you wear it and you feel like $1 million, you're gonna pay 10% of that. So give me that. Give me 10%. But at the same token, we going green. We're gonna go global. So online, we of course gonna start selling fair price pieces, and because essentials, like you might need a sweatsuit every day. We're gonna make sweatsuits.
Yeah. So with the creative process, like when you thinking about a product you're gonna create, right? Do you think more about the consumer, the name, or the
It's
material?
always about them.
Like,
I always think about. I love quality. Quality can make beautiful quality, but if you like it, I like it.
Yeah.
In a sense, like, but not even that. It's like whatever you like. I want to help you complete a fit. So I'm only there to upgrade your vision, and then complete it. So whatever pieces I have is in combination with what you bring to the table. So if you bring an outfit and you say, I want to dress like this, I want to dress like this, you may not dress like this, or you may not have this item. That's what I provide. I'm there for the consumer. I'm there for y'all. And you know what I'm saying? Is at the same time, I might have saw something that a lot of things in here you may see for the first time, but I might have seen it 100 So I understand where someone may be like, but I'll reassure you, like, trust me, I've seen this out in the it's tested already. It's nice. You know what I'm saying?
How you keep up with the trends, right? Because like right now, right?
I mean,
I'm wearing this shirt. A lot of these shirts look similar.
very.
So how do you? So like, what's
But-
gonna be next? Like, who decides that?
Who decides that? I would say the market is the market.
The market's the market.
But also, it's like you like what you like. Like I like '07. I like '08. Like I love it. Like today, right now, if you look at the song on my thing, it says, "Camo shorts and Bubba Kush." You know what I'm saying? And the picture I posted today, I got camo shorts. It has nothing to do with the song. I just love the song.
Yeah.
It's just in unison. It's just naturally happening. And sometimes it's also like the trends that's maybe flowing, but it maybe like what happens is when you enter like clothes, sometimes you a little too far ahead, or you're like a year ahead. So I might wear something that might be like a little different, but then after a while, it's like, oh, like we could timestamp. I'm selling belts right now.
Yeah.
I'm selling wallet chains. I'm selling.
I'm seeing these shorts. These
Oh,
shorts.
jean shorts is crazy, and this
Yeah.
is short to me.
Yeah.
They don't even look big enough for me right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I thought I was like, okay, I
Yeah,
seen
it's-
it was a little long.
No,
and all that.
and they are long. They're George. So the
Yeah.
jean shorts with the rhinestones is like a thing right now. It's the hottest thing this summer. All jokes aside, if you know wherever you go, you got to get you a pair of those. At the same token, though, like where I got my eye on, it's so long. Like these are short.
Yeah.
Like I feel like my leg is out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And all you got is like, my man, he was like, yo, your socks, you gotta change socks, they too big. But it's like, just like that. Like, you know, I don't know. It's like, I'm into like stacked bundles, man. I'm into like, you know, Jim Jones, the original aura of Mac,
Yeah.
you know, certain people that was from those eras and everything. I like what they. I was like when they had. Then I've
That's
been
why you
waiting.
gotta bring
I've
back
been
your
waiting.
polos,
I've been
son.
waiting. Yeah, I've been waiting to bring it back. But it's like perfect timing. Like when we
Yeah.
dropped our college shirts, it was perfect timing at that year. You know,
Mm-hmm.
even now is a vibe. Like when you see it next year or whenever year it does drop, you're gonna be like, this is perfect timing. It's because it's been in the works for so long. Like even right now, we just want to give it to the customer because they asking for it. They asking for this shirt so much. But it's just not the right time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's about timing, and it happens naturally.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I'm grateful for friends like you because, you know, I'm used
Appreciate
to being like big bro and shit like that. But I realized, like last couple years, I'm going into my uncle era, right? Because
Yeah.
when the shit changed with Jorts and I first
Yeah,
started
yeah.
seeing Jorts, I'm like, yo, they're gonna start calling me John Cena or some wild
No.
shit, right?
They were calling kids that too.
Yeah, that's how I felt. And then
Yeah.
same thing, it took me a little minute to come around to the oversized
Yeah.
tees. And then now I see the rhinestones, and I remember when you first post all the
Yeah.
rhyme, I'm like, I don't
This
know, Jordan might
bug.
be tweaking, but
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm a little bit behind the trend.
Nah,
and you'll
not
be
behind.
ahead
You
of
know what it is the way it works is first option, second option. It's like once you sit with something in your head, you familiar with it, you like it, you buy it.
Yeah.
Now something else is not in that. It's not in that green. It's in the red. That's why you gotta go green. It's like everything is green because you're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, I gotta be green. I'm like purple with the
Yeah,
middle.
nah,
I
you
be
just
a
like,
little
yo,
slow,
I'm
yeah.
straight on that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
be like, yeah,
and I'm, you know, I'm one of them. It's just I'm into clothes, so I kind of gotta experiment a lot. I'm like I need to buy a lab coat. Like I test a lot. Like I be in the lab, like cooking, like ether. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like it's deadly. Like I might get made fun of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what are you doing? I might get smoked. I might, you know, they might be like you're bugging.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you see that picture and you be like, you know, you swagged it out. That's what they be hitting me with, like, oh, but I don't know, you swagged it out. But like, I don't know if they saying, or they're just saying like, I won't do that, but I can see why you did it. You know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot as far as like testing. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot of testing, and you know, sometimes it works. Sometimes it's fair. It don't be the best, but we always gonna test and make because we know we can make it look good, right? You gonna put it on. You are who you are.
How long it take you to get it? Like
Sampling
to come up- yeah.
process is like I can't even put a date on. I can't put a time frame on it at the moment.
'Cause I know you said it took you like 3 days. To
No,
do that
this
shit.
this is hand placed crystals.
No, I understand.
So this took 3 days because I mean it just was like, and then I was doing things where you don't familiar. I'm knocking all these. I place it nice, and then I go, oh, I'm gonna change the song and wipe all the crystals off. So I go, oh, I gotta remember. I gotta be, you know, you gotta be on point. You gotta be sharp. You gotta be tight. You gotta be seeing what's going on. You can't play around when you in the middle of the testing because you know it could go wrong. But at the same token, this you know we tried it. People like it. So now we just you know the process speeds up after a while. You know. So anything in life, if you repetition, you just do it a little bit more. You might do it a little better.
So since you hot right now in New York City, right? You got all of us spending our bread on your clothes, right? But
That's
being
it.
the guy that's selling the clothes,
Mhm.
what do you spend your money on? Like, how does your
Clothes.
products?
Spender.
You still buy clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do because, you know, sometimes you like it, you buy it, and also it's. I won't say that. That's a good question. I would say, I haven't. I don't do it frequently, but me being like you spend what you like on like your vices.
Yeah, people.
Like,
Everybody like some people like
yeah,
cars, some people like games.
everything and anything.
Yeah.
So whatever your vices, you're gonna see. Wherever you see somebody spend a lot of money, they really like that.
So what's your advice? Just fashion?
For the most part, I got everything I like, but I'm into vintage frames.
Oh yeah.
I
Nice.
was just gonna ask you if there's something that you could like bring out that you don't have other than
Of
shorts
course,
and all
there's.
that.
I would do
What
accessories,
would
a
it
lot
be?
more accessories.
More
Yo, we
accessories.
gotta
What does
collab on something.
accessories mean to you? Like, you
Oh,
think
to me is the closer. Mariano, you need it.
Yeah.
Your fit is nice. You know you
Yeah.
can swag it out, but once you put them accessories, it's like
so what's must needs for you? Like what
right
they
now
have to be,
I got a whole.
what you have to
It's
have.
multiple ones. It's multiple. I can't spell it all of them. But I already exposed. I already got one out there. I would say for sure we need glasses. You know
Glasses,
what I'm saying?
100
We
grand.
need and yeah, just I feel like I need them. Like I just need them. But now like fashion wise, you need a belt. You need a wallet chain. You need some jorts right now, or you need some baggy jeans. You don't need baggy jeans, but like you need to accessorize. For me, you don't need a bag, but whatever you have, you got to dress it up a little bit. Like you know what I'm saying? Me personally,
So
because
if you can only choose, right, just two accessories. You got your, you know, your pants, or you got your shirt.
Yeah.
What's two accessories?
Ooh.
No, let's do three. Three
I like
accessories
combos,
you
but
have to have.
So I'll say this, right? You know, we got them. We're known. People out there are familiar with something that we had. We're the only ones that had it at the moment. We're the only ones that was really going crazy in the city, and we sold out. Like, we sold out every time we got them. We couldn't keep them in our hands, and I'm talking about I forgot to grab one for myself. Like that's how real it is. I'm mad a little bit, but I like the normal one. Like I got the wallet chains.
Yeah.
But I had the rhinestone one.
Yeah, I saw that. That's fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
I
with
was
you.
kind of hoping I was gonna pick one up.
No,
when I was
and you
here.
come here, it would have been made. It would have been shine. Those things make the jeans look like they don't have enough.
Yeah.
Like there was so much. Like I had people. I'm not lying. People from Jersey. I had a dude come here with an $8,000 outfit, whatever how much he spent. He came and was like, I need that to
need
complete
that.
my outfit.
Yeah.
And that's what he had. Chanel sneakers. He was fly. It was his birthday. We took shots and everything. He was like, I need that for my outfit.
So the chain, the jean. So you're saying the jean
Yeah, you
chain?
need
That's
a-
one.
I would
What's
say-
the other two?
A nice belt. You need a belt.
You need a belt.
You need a belt. Nice belt.
Okay.
And you know because I think we all in it right now. We need glasses.
Need glasses.
And then y'all jewelers, I need a chain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need that. You know what I'm saying?
for a fact.
We got to make sure people need watches. And if you want to go to the next level, you really want a trio. You need good pair of glasses.
You get earrings too. You got
Yeah, you need earrings. You need
Earrings
earrings.
is a must.
You need a good watch. You
know,
always need a
Blanc's
good
gold,
watch.
Everything Blanc's gold.
You know what I'm saying? Blanc's
But-
gold. You need a good chain from Blanc's. You know what I'm saying? I know you got glasses over there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got.
we
You
got
need glasses. You need some
lots of
Cartiers.
glasses.
You need some. You need Cartier. You
We need
some
to collab
Cartier.
on
You
some
need some
glasses.
cards.
We could definitely. You need some
need
Cartier.
some
We could
Cartiers.
definitely. We got to collab on a good piece. Whatever y'all.
Some good
accessory-
glasses, man. Some
Good glasses.
frames.
That's be
Yeah.
crazy.
Let's collab
Yeah,
on
I
some
got an
frames.
idea for them. We could come up with some ideas because we all into glasses.
Well, Blanco actually already designed one.
Look at that. We got.
You know, we got something.
You
in
would
the
have had
works.
one.
We
I would
not
have threw
even
it on
gonna
right
talk
now. It
too
would have
much,
been
but
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Blanco already
Yeah.
designed one. You know,
We
coming
could definitely
soon.
do it. I don't know if you got samples or you got pieces. We got to work some. Now we got. We could work some.
Yeah.
It might be a little battle. Somebody might be on the stage. You might need a pair of glasses. See
That's
right.
fact. Yeah, that's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Now, what would your younger self think about you right now? Like 18-year-old,
You
16-year-old.
gotta hit the gym, bro. I had a six pack.
You had a six pack?
I was yeah. Nobody. I got a brother. He's brolic. He's brolic right now, right? I tell him. I mean, I never told him, but if I wanted to, I'd be like, I was the first one to do that. You know what I'm saying? I had a
Yeah.
six pack when I was a kid, and not about six pack. It was just you young, you don't got that much. And I was in the gym every day. That was my life. It was either that or do another sport that I was doing when I was young. And I was like, I prefer to punch a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then before you know it, they throw you in the ring. And then before you know it, you jump a rope 4 days in a row, running miles. So it was like, that was natural for me. And but besides that, what he would say, you appreciate it big time, because you know what I'm saying. We came a long way. You know what I'm saying. We out. It's like, see, going green is like in that sense, like wherever you come from, you was in a mental space. You see, there's people right now that be like thinking I can't. You could, and we did. You did. Everybody do whatever you want to do. You just gotta go green.
What was your
Really?
hardest obstacle doing everything? Like from the start to now? What was
my biggest obstacle? That's a good question, 'cause I have no idea. I don't know that. I would say every day is you know what I'm saying?
different
Every day some
Yeah,
new
pick
shit.
a struggle, yeah.
My biggest obstacle I would say is understanding that you're supposed to put your mission first before you put anything else. A lot of people don't understand that. They'll do this, they'll do that, they'll get distracted. It's fun to have fun.
That's why they can't get your ass on vacation.
Yeah, and I was locked in. I would say the biggest obstacle was getting me out of my not my biggest obstacle was getting me out of my tunnel vision. You couldn't take me out of that, and I did it for a long time. I did it for 8 years. I did it for 9 years. I did a few weeks in Puerto Rico for the first time. That was the first time I left for that long, like 2-3 weeks, and that was a great time. That had everybody. Yeah, everybody. I would say back in 2023 was like a good year. We was chilling. But that was like my first break. I had like a good anything that you know about Showroom, or like visually you've seen it everywhere. That day, that was like when you do the sit back and you say we chilling, like and we kick back. I had a lot of fun that year. 2024, we had new experiences. We did a month or 3 weeks with the family. You know what I'm saying? With the whole family every day, drinking. Steak on a grill. You know what I'm saying? With salt and pepper steak, like just watching somebody make it every day, go get drinks, go out, go do this. Yeah. It was a good time in the motherland, you know what I'm saying? In the middle of Puerto Rico, you know what I'm saying? It was a good experience. After 11 years, me not going back to Puerto Rico. They used to drop me off in Puerto Rico and say, stay there. For they're having fun, I'm having fun. I'm climbing trees and everything. 11 years later, I go back, for the first time for almost a month. Then the next year after that, I go to another world. They don't know a lick of English. And don't go over there thinking you're just gonna walk around and be having fun. No, you dying. It's mountains. It's like you like this. It's 150 degrees out there. You can't even, unless you're in the water, you can't have that much fun during the day.
What part of Puerto Rico you was at?
Everywhere. Humacao. We had a compound. We didn't stay in it. We stood in a compound in the Airbnb. I'm considered that's what it was for a little while. And then the first day we went to I want to say it's Condado. Arecibo. Then we went to Arecibo, which was where my family's from. We all got family in the Caserío, which is like the projects of it, where there's National Guards outside the gates, and my grandmother be chilling there. My family be driving, going, and then the real whatever they are, pasaleros, they come and they checking on you, and then my uncles, they're like, that's my uncle, that's my nephew, they chill, But then you go drive it to the mountains. They got a little cul-de-sac up there, and there's climb trees is things in the trees that I never seen in America. in New York, they don't even sell that. I don't even know what this is. I'm eating all them shits. You know what I'm saying? So it was good out there. Oh, Wells, Arecibo, Toalta, Puerto Rico, Fajardo, the beach, Liquillo. We did name it. We did every day. We went to a different part for about 3 weeks. So, and I didn't drive, so I was good. I was chilling. Yeah.
So if you could talk to the next Jordan, the next young boy trying to make something of themselves, what advice you got?
Pay me and I'll teach you. I'm a mentor now. To be honest with you, be on point. You know what I'm saying? Just be on point, see what's going on, corner the market, and that's it. Do what you gotta do, because it's a lot of things. If we graduated right now in high school, we could do a lot, because they got Twitch. There's people making money in their talking to the screen, talking to the camera, live, watching people respond to them live in their room. They didn't even leave their house. They're making a lot of money. Work from home at 15.
What's the next thing for Showroom then? Where you see Showroom?
Oh, everywhere.
In the next 5 years, where you want to be at in the next 5 years?
On a boat.
On a boat?
Selling out of there. Yeah. Nah, I've seen one that I like, Lamborghini. It's nice. Yeah. But nah, for real, somebody got it. Yeah. But I see myself in 5 years.
Where you want to be
maximizing any potential that we have. Anything that's brought to us, we're gonna maximize it to the max. I mean, to tell you the truth, like in the next 6 months, we're going to be the king of New York.
The king.
Like that. Yeah.
That's
a lot of people. You know how they say in the movie. I watched the movie yesterday. That's why I watched the movie.
King. Yo,
I'm inspired by movies, so I watched this movie. Like it's Godfather, third one. It's like the young Michael. He's back. He's trying to get out. See, I was ready to go digital, straight digital. Warehouse. I had a big, things like that. But it's like we do this every day. Once it's routine, that what you could do every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we just wasn't doing it. I was hanging out. I was chilling. I was really thinking about. I was really positioning myself to go digital. And I met people, and there's a guy out there. There's some people out there that I met, and shout out to them. There's a guy out there named Caprice, right? Young.
You talking about the little Instagram guy you talking about?
I mean, he's 8 feet. That dude is. When you see him in real life, he's towering.
I thought you were talking about somebody else. All right, never mind.
No, this kid is from Las Vegas. He's from like Houston. Right now.
Okay, this guy.
So I used to talk to him every Wednesday. Me and him used to have conversations about clothes. This guy does like $250 a day, not every day, but on his drop he'll do about $300K like on a day. So that's inspiring. That's good to know. This kid he was in high school when I was talking to him. He's in high school.
But you said the king. You said the king of New York.
Of New York, meaning like.
Nah, I know what you. What
No,
you
no.
mean by
I'm being
that,
honest
but-
with you. The king of New York is just is almost like. It's not even the first step. Like I don't want to just be in New York. I'm
Yeah, you want to be
know?
global. You want to be everywhere.
Yeah, we just having fun. I want to sport. I want to play around. I want to win a championship, and then not even a championship. I want to win like a, a bracket in
We'll be like
in a
kids.
tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just for fun. It's exhibition because the real game is to go global, like to really do what we really working to do right now. Like we aim to just be selling online. This is for the experiments. This is for the experience. You come in here, you see me cutting shirts, you see me I rhinestone shirts every day. I give you a different
Oh,
one.
so you really put in that work.
Oh, every day. This is like that's what I'm saying. We really live this. Like,
Yeah.
like
That's
I'm not even
Blanc
lying
Gold.
to you.
We do a lot of in-house. Like
Yeah.
He made this himself. He made this
Yeah.
himself.
that's fire. You see what I'm saying?
He made this himself.
Nah, you got,
So-
but they clean. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By the way, people out there, from neighborhoods, they really got y'all clothes on. I mean, y'all jewelry on. I seen
Yeah,
it.
for a fact.
You know what I'm saying? After you guys posted, you gave me the awareness to realize, oh damn, you were working over here, you working over here. You guys are working. Shout out to y'all too. Y'all, I'm here because of y'all.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah, and I don't even know if y'all have actually just seeing y'all do what y'all do and working together and becoming a unit and growing from one space to another. As far as like you guys do, jury. I mean, I met you before the jury, and now you guys are in the jury shop. You guys are doing podcasts. You guys are working with some of the biggest podcasters. You guys are, to me, one of the biggest podcasters because I watch y'all shows every day. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
And it's real life. It's for real.
So tell everybody where they could find you, get in contact with you, come to the store and all that.
You could find us on the store page, even if you're out of state right now. It's Showroom 101 Studios. Showroom 101 Studios is our store page. We kind of post there daily. Then we also have a brand page, Showroom.101. Both of those are linked to the website. Website is shut down. Go sign up, subscribe, add your number so we can add you to the early access crew. We're going to be doing a big drop, 8/28, 10-year anniversary for the most part. And Jordan 101 SR. Soon YouTube and all that because you guys, we're going to be having fun with those spaces.
And where's your flagship store at right now?
Flagship store is 136 Irving Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11237. At the moment, we're sharing the space with, the store page, which is Showroom 101 Studios. That's why we renamed it to Studios because we make things here. So it's like a studio where you make it. But we also show love to the local artists and things like that. We kind of showcase what they got going on. We help them start it, and then they go online and go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we here, flagship store. And we are probably the #1 flagship store in Bushwick right now. Not probably. I don't think there's no flagship stores out here. Like
Yeah,
us.
I
So,
agree.
We that.
You're ahead of your time again.
Appreciate
on
that.
one, yeah. So
Definitely.
before we cut out, you got anything you want to add for anybody out there?
I
Get
want
to
to
touch
add
on?
Give us a good gem.
go green.
Go green.
You gotta go green.
That shit. Go
yeah,
green.
you gotta
or
go
home.
green. Yeah, because I mean, you could go red, have fun. You know what I'm saying? I go to Supreme.
Yeah.
But imagine you go to Bottega. You know what I'm saying? Bottega, you go Bottega. It's a vibe too.
Yeah, they gotta really understand what go green mean.
It's a lot. So it's real life. It's basically everything that you into. Just up it. You know what I'm saying? Work on it. Get fit. Go green. Go. Go. Somebody thought I was going electric. Somebody thought I was selling weed. We never know. We still don't know, right? But a lot of people going green is in so many spaces that is like it's a thing to go.
I mean, we're gonna wrap it up there.
For sure.
Make sure you guys shop Showroom. Make sure you check out Cool Kai. Make sure you guys check out Swag Camp. Make sure you guys shop Blanc's Gold.
Let's go. We
Yep.
doing all your customs. Remember, we specialize in customs.
You know what I'm saying?
We being everybody's prices for customs. I'm telling you right now. Make sure you shop Blanc's Gold and Diamonds.
There you go.
267 Graham.
I appreciate it, Jordan.
Definitely.
Bling.
Bow. All right.